Yo, what's going on, y'all? Trade recap today. Let me show y'all what I did and the steps I took to winning this trade today. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. So, coming in on 4 hour, we didn't really have nothing for real. All we had was these hourly or 4 hour lows that I marked out, and these 4 hour highs that I marked out. It was in this opening gap, and that's the only thing I marked out on the 4 hour. Now, on the hourly, we had these hourly lows right here, these hourly highs, and don't know why I marked this out. Maybe I don't know. It was I think it was like a draw on liquidity, probably like a 15-minute low. Yeah, it was a 15-minute low. That was just a draw on liquidity, not really a 4 hour or 1 hour draw. But yeah, these are my draws for today. Get this 1 hour low, or this might be a 4 hour. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. I ain't tripping. What the fuck? It's a 4 hour low. And then we had this hourly high, 4 hour high. So yeah, so I'm waiting upon market open to see which one gets swept. We had pending home sales today at 9. So when 9 opened, it was like right here. We shed at the bad. Boom, boom, boom. We got a big push to the upside, swept out hourly liquidity. So I was still basically looking for longs until on this candle, because we had a big push to the upside. This is a big candle compared to these other candles. We had a big push. Like, I saw hella volume to the upside. So I was like, all right, bet. I think it was on NASDAQ. Yeah, on NASDAQ, same exact thing. We had a big push to the upside, and I saw hella volume. So I'm really looking for longs. For real. Because we did not fill in this daily opening gap. And that's where I wanted NQ to do. On ES, we already did during it was either yesterday or pre-market. So yeah, I'm on NQ looking for long. So after this big push, the macro opened and we got legs down. I wanted it to come into this order block, and I wanted it to fill into this fair value gap. As you can see, it did. So I'm looking into the 1 minute, looking for executions. If we broke structure out of it or anything like that, then I'm taking that trade. If we broke structure off of these highs, or if we inverse this fair value gap, I would have took a long off of the break or the inverse up to the daily opening gap. That would have been a 1 to 2. But nah, that's not what price wanted to do. We got a big push to the upside, sweeping out hourly liquidity, and we got pending home sales. It opened right here, shit at the bed, and fucked up the market. I wouldn't say fucked up, but it brought volume to the market. So I switched my bias. I switched my bias to bearish before we even inversed, because I saw hella volume. Like these candles were moving down like a bitch. It wanted to go down. You can tell when price wants to do where it wants to go off of the volume. So yeah, I switched my bias to bearish, and to further confirm my bearish bias, I wanted to see the 5 minute gap get inversed, and that's what it did. It inversed both on ES and NQ. So I'm scaling into the 1 minute after the inversion of the fair value gap to show that the 5 minute is in bearish. So once the higher time frame is in bearish confluence, I'm in a 1 minute looking to continue that bearish confluence to London session lows. As you can see, we had these fair value gaps up here that I was marking out, that I was watching out for. If price wanted to come into this fair value gap, man, like, that shit would have been beautiful. But it didn't. It ended up shitting the bed on ES, or on NASDAQ. We already took out London session. We took out London session lows. So on ES, I was looking to take a trade down to London session lows, since NASDAQ had already taken out London session lows. So I'm looking for the liquidity sweep, break of structure, fair value gap, enter. So we already got the liquidity sweep. We already got the break of structure, because it inversed on the 5 minute. The 5 minute inversed a bullish fair value gap. So we got a liquidity sweep, and we got a change of market structure shift, and now we're looking to execute. So what I saw was we're in a downtrend. I already saw a break of structure, so I'm waiting for a fair value gap to get filled. And what did I see? Boom, fair value gap gets filled into the bearish rejection candle, stops above the fair value gap, just in case it wanted to get invalidated. And my target was these London session lows, these hourly London session lows. And yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty easy trade today. Stuck to my strategy, stuck to my plan, stuck to my bias, and yeah, It's just really about discipline. If you know your strategy works, if other people are profitable with your strategy, that means, and if you're not profitable, that means there's something wrong that you're doing. You just have to stick to it perfectly. And that's what I did. And yeah, that's the trade for you guys today. I'll catch y'all in the next one.